Okay, welcome to part two of building the SS United States. Hope you guys enjoyed the first one, and by the end of this one, you're going to see what the completed model looks like. So I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to get right into it. All of the lower decks are installed and in place from bow to stern, and we're going to start working on the upper decks. And we're going to start forward and work our way aft. And this is the lower part of the bridge deck. I don't know the exact terminology on how United States Lines labeled their decks. You know, on Titanic, this would be the boat deck. But it's actually got these little prongs on the bottom. Of course, one's missing right here, but they'll snap into place right here. So that's really the only parts I got to put glue on, is just right there on those sections. And just make sure that they go into place. All right, and there we go. Looks like it's all secure. This will be the top of the bridge, so the bridge will be right here. And next, that's what we're going to do, is install the bridge. And she's got her bridge. And put a little rubber band on there, and I'll let that dry for a little while and keep continuing to go aft. Okay, so it's time for one of my favorite parts of a build, which is putting the funnels together. Something about the funnels of a ship that they're as much as a part of the ship's identity to me as anything. The bow, the stern, the interiors, whatever the case may be. And the special thing about the funnels on this ship, according to the United States Conservancy's website, they are the largest funnels ever put on a ship. 65 feet tall, and the equivalent of a 6-story building. And you notice these fins on the funnels, and this is really on the ship. The reason these are on there is it would be to deflect the smoke coming out of the tops of the funnels and keep it from getting all over the decks and, you know, annoying the passengers. And this design was pretty much the best design conceived to do that. It was something that shipbuilders struggled with for years. William Francis Gibb was so far ahead of his time with everything he envisioned for the building of this ship. And there you have it. Now the front funnel, the forward funnel, is slightly larger than the aft funnel. It may be hard to tell that here in the video, but it is. And without further hesitation, I'm gonna put these on. Okay, so at this stage, she is, for the most part, finished. There's this tiny little piece, looks like an anchor or something, that according to the instructions goes on across the bow. Let me move the ship out the way so you can see this. This piece right here, not exactly sure what that's for, but as soon as it's done drying, because I did just recently paint it, we're going to attach that. That's the only piece left to glue onto the ship. So we're going to start on rigging, and all that's left after that is decals. Fortunately, this ship doesn't require too much rigging because it didn't have a lot of rigging in the first place. So we'll put as much as I can on there, of course, as always, to try and get it as accurate as I can to what's actually on the ship. I've been looking at pictures of the ship to see what it looks like and try and get it as close as I can to the real deal. Alright, so all the rigging is on the ship. So that can only mean one thing left, and that means it's decal time. Now, I don't know if this is showing up on the camera, but here on the card, each word is separate. So for the bow, United, and then States, they're both separate. So I got to line them up perfectly. And here on the stern, you have United and New, and States and York, each separated. So I don't think the stern is going to be quite as challenging as the bow, but I guess we're about to find out. Okay, so that will conclude this build of the SS United States. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I'm extremely happy with how the ship came out. I'm a little disappointed in one aspect of the model, whereas the way they did the model, it's just at the waterline, and they didn't include, the rudder or the propellers, anything like that. But it is what it is. In case you might be wondering, this ship actually does still exist. And I'm going to show you a few pictures real quick of what she looks like today. Okay, so as you can see, she still exists, but unfortunately she's in pretty poor shape. She's in dire need of some repairs and some restoration. The Conservancy does accept donations. I myself have made a donation to the United States Conservancy. The hope is one day they can restore the ship and make it a tourist attraction, sort of similar to what the Queen Mary is out in Long Beach. She needs a lot of help though, and they won't be able to do it on their own. The rent that they have to pay daily to the owners of whatever dock she's moored at in Philadelphia, the rent is astronomical, and most of it goes to that. But there is still hope. The ship can still be saved. And just for the record, I am not affiliated with the United States Conservancy. I'm not a member or anything, but I did make a donation. I strongly believe in and hope for that this ship can be restored, and we can tour her someday the same way we do the Queen Mary and some of the naval vessels that we have that are currently museum ships throughout the United States. You can make a donation to the ship if you would like. You can go to the Conservancy's website, which is ssusc.org, and hopefully we can save this ship. So anyway, again, that wraps up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the series again, and until the next video, drive safely.